Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss the solution for count XOR pairs. So let's see how we can do this. Alright. Now what the question says is that we need to count zeros XOR pairs. So first of all, what we have been given in this question is an array of size n. Let's take this array that we have been given in our sample input, right? And what we need to do is find the number of pairs such that ai XOR aj equal to 0. So the best solution for this that anyone can see is that simply make all the possible pair and see if their XOR is 0 or not. And if their XOR is 0, then simply increase the number of pairs that we need to return. Right. So let's do this. First, we will start from this. First index or zero index. Let's try the index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zero index. Now this one is going to be paired with this, then this, and now after pairing with everyone, now this one is going to make pair with this. Likewise, all the numbers are going to make pair with each other, and if I will try to come up with the solution with this kind of approach, this is going to take a long time. It will take somewhere around n square time, O of n square, because each time I'm trying to create a pair. I'm actually calculating all the pairs, then I'm checking if this dot gives me 0 or not. But I think that should not be our solution, because it's going to take a very long time to calculate if we have many more number than this. Okay, so we have been already given that our XOR's value should be 0. So let's try to find the scenario in which our ai XOR aj is 0. So this is my array. Tell me what kind of possible pairing should are present. It will be 1 3 1 1 1 and 3 3. So let's try to sort them, because every other possible combination is going to be made from these two. Okay, so 1 is 0 0 1, 3 is 0 1 1. Sort them 0 1 0 1. Yeah, again 1. We sort them 0 0 0 3, which is 1 1 1 1. Sort them, we get 0. Did you see something? Yeah. When we have 1 1, we got 0 0. We have 3 3, we again got 0 0. Isn't this what we needed? ai is or aj equal to 0. So if you have remembered the bit manipulation part from our earlier in the course, so you will understand that this is what we are doing. The XOR of same number will give me 0. So if I know how many times this same number is occurring, then only I can pair with them. And if I pair with them, then this means my XOR will be 0. So 1 is going to be paired with 1, 3 is going to be paired with 3 to give to have the XOR 0, right? So I have 4 times 1 and 3 times 2 times 3. Okay, so let's make the pairings. This is my first one. First one is going to make pair with second, then third, and then fourth. So first one is going to give me 3 pairs. Now, and for the second one, this is going to pair with third one, then the fourth one. Second one is going to give me three pairs. Oh, sorry, two pairs. And my last one is going to pair with fourth one. Third one is going to pair with fourth one. Right. Now this gives me one pair. Also, these two, three is also going to give me one pair. So all, if I add all the pairs, I will get 7. This result is not showing me any possible insight for the solution that I am going to make. But can you see something here? Only this part. 3, 2, 1. And here, how many 4s are there? 4. 4 number of 4s are present. Let's use darker one. Right. I have 4 4s, and this is what I'm getting for the number of pairs. If you are able to see some pattern here, it's well and good. If we are not seeing the pattern still now, I suggest you to pause this video right now and try to figure it out. Okay, so I think you have tried to think and you have found that if I have 4 number of ones present, then this is nothing but sum of 4 minus 3 4 minus 3 sum of natural numbers 3, 2 and 1. Right. So if I'm able to find all the frequency of the numbers that is present in my array and try to find their frequency minus one's natural sum of natural numbers, then I'm able to get the frequency for each of the number. Sorry, possible pairing for each of the number that can give me XOR aj equal to 0. Right. So let's take one more example. I have a blank array here. Let's say I have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So I have this array and I need to find how many pair are going to give me XOR equal to 0. Okay, this is very small array. Let's make it a little big. 2, 2, 5, 5, 1 and 1. Right. This should be my array and I'm going to use Hashmap. So let's use it. Let's go from this point to this point and try to find what can be what are we going to see. So here's my Hashmap. Okay, so let's start from this. I got 1. Hashmap was empty, so I added 1 and it is occurring 1 time, so its frequency is 1. I found 1 again, so I'm going to increase the frequency. I found 2. 2 is not present in Hashmap, so I will add 2 and say its frequency is 1. I found 2 again, so I will increase the frequency of 2. I found 3. 3 wasn't present in my Hashmap, so 3. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the frequency to 1. I got 3 again, so frequency of 3 will be increased to 2. Now I have 2 again, so I'm going to increase the frequency to 3. Okay, I've got 2 again. Now frequency will be increased to 4. I got 5. 5 wasn't present in my Hashmap, so I will add 5 and it occurred 1 time, so frequency is 1 now. Now 5 occur again, its frequency will be increased to 2. I got 1 again, frequency will increase to 3. I got 1 again, so my frequency will increase to 4. Now 1 has occurred 4 times, 2 has occurred 4 times, 3 has occurred 2 times, 5 has occurred 2 times. Okay, this is the frequency for all the possible numbers. Now we will try to get the sum of n natural numbers. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 for this, 3 plus 2 plus 1 for this, and 2 plus 1 for not 2, 1 for this and 1 for this again. This gives me 6 into 2 because there are 2 times 4 is occurring, so 12, and this is going to give me 2. So 14 possible pairs are there, which is going to give me XOR of 0. Now I have calculated 14 very easily, even without using that naive solution, which was trying to pair everything with everything. I just needed to do what I needed to do. I need to get all the unique values and see their frequencies. That's what I have done here, and then just calculated frequency minus 1, sum of frequency minus 1 natural numbers. That's it. That's what I have done, and I have found 14 pairs are present, which are going to give me what? XOR 0. XOR result 0. Okay, so I think we are done with the solution approach. Now what we are going to do, we are just going to code this. Now it's very simple. It's not going to take much time now. Okay, so let's write the solution and maximize. So first thing what we were doing was creating a hash map. So let's create a hash map. HASH map. All right, and what should be put in here? Integer and integer again, because one part is telling me that the key is integer and other part is telling me value is integer. Key value pair is present in the hash map, so that's it. Now let's name it hm new hash map, and that's it. We have a hash map here. Now we need to fill this hash map with what? With new keys and values. Okay, all right, I equal to 0, I less than arr dot length, and I plus plus, and now I'm going to add the values. If hm dot contains key, that's it, and I should check with arr of I. If the element is present, then what I need to do, I need to increase the value present in this, or rather than I should say increase the frequency of this element. Okay, so I'm going to write hm dot put arr of I. This is my key, and what value should I put? Hm dot get the value already stored in this, plus 1, because I have found once again this number, so increase its frequency by 1. Okay, if this is the first time I have found this number, what I'm going to do is hm dot put this element arr I and 1, because this is the first time, so I will send 1. I need to calculate the number of pairs that I have getting. So pair equal to 0, and to iterate over my hash map I need key set pair. So I'm going to use hash set int I colon hm dot, or not hash set, it was set key set pair. That's it. Now I need to calculate the frequency, or rather I should say I should get the frequency of the particular element. So frequency should be equal to hm dot get key. That's it. Now I should add the sum of n natural numbers here, or frequency minus one number, frequency minus one natural numbers sum. So that's it. Frequency minus 1 and star frequency divided by 2. This is the formula for calculating my sum of n natural numbers of frequency minus 1 number of sum of frequency minus 1 numbers. So that's it. I need to return pair. Now just run it. Okay. Okay, I have used I. Let's say here. That's it. Now it should run. Right. It's running for my test case. Now let's see if it runs for all test cases. Yeah, it passed all the test cases. Now I told you that I will tell you about its time complexity and space complexity later on. So that's what I'm going to do now. So look at this part. This follow. It is iterating over my array. So what do you think? How much time this is going to take? This is going to take n time. Okay. Now I'm iterating over my hash map. How much time this is going to take? N time. So overall, if I will calculate my time complexity, it should be around big O of n, which is much better than n square, which was time complexity for my naive solution, right? But here, you see something, we have used hash map, so its space complexity has been increased by n. So big O of n is going to be its space complexity. So that's it. This is my space complexity and time complexity for this function. My naive solutions was n square, but it was not using any kind of additional storage, so it used constant space. Right. So that's it. This was the time complexity and space complexity for this solution. Maybe you can find one with even better timing, but to do that you have to try this on your own. So good luck with that, and you should try this question even after you have known the solution, because it's going to let you practice more. So that's it for the solution, and I will see you in the next video.